Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Plays, where it's time for some more random chaos with our Nuffle's disciples. We are going to lack a level 3 beastman, and we also need a new level 1 beastman because we've lost one. So let's do that first. I believe it's K-Sera 2 we need. Two. And we could get ourselves another beastman, meaning we would have 12 and 11 for this game. I guess that could be something we want to do, but I don't want to get too high of a team value. Could just use a loner and then hire him if he does well. I guess a journeyman is the definition of random, so taking a random journeyman onto the team might not even be outside the naming scheme. But we need to level up luck here. Let's see what we roll on him. So level up, roll the dice. It's going to be a normal level. Let me quickly see, that should be the screen region, and you won't be able to see it maybe. Does that work? Let me check. Too many windows open here. There we are. 1 to 34 is it? And we roll a 3. So we get Dauntless. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And let's get rid of that. So, a Dauntless on a Chaos Warrior. Not really great, but I guess he's very good at hitting big guys now. Doesn't really synergize with his tackle. But if someone has taken dodge on an Ogre, for instance, this guy will be the guy that is his kryptonite. Alright. Well, let's just roll for a game then. And see who we find. Not too long. So we'll just wait, I think. 1380. 1380 is not that high. I was hoping to stay around this team value. Just so we can have a lower team value than our Nurgle that I'm playing in my other series. Let's see if we find somebody. Yeah, we do. We find Chaos. Chaos versus Chaos. And they have lower team value. We get a loner, so they actually have quite a bit of a lower team value. Let's have a look at this team quickly. Minotaur. Movement 4 Chaos Warrior. Claw. Couple of blocks. 11 people. Fan factor 5. And a decent record for Chaos. Did the Minnow have any skills? Claw. So he's probably blitzing with his Minnow when he can. Okay, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'll just see what type of Chaos works best here. He's gonna get an Apothecary. I don't think he checked our team page before choosing the Apothecary. He just thought, oh, Chaos. I better make sure I don't get killed. We do have more Mighty Blow than he has. No, we have the same amount. I forgot about the Minotaur. He has Claw and Mighty Blow on the same player though, which is pretty difficult. But we have Dauntless to deal with the Minotaur. Let's use that as soon as we can. Osaka Corporation. I don't exactly know where that is from. Let's say hello. Maybe he's sponsored. Or maybe it's just some anime or something. Kick or receive? I think we'll receive this game. He has a bit of claw. and Mighty Blow. But we might want to get the first chance to hit. He's not going to put the Minotaur on the line, I don't believe. No bench for either player. Another reason you'd like to get the first hits in. There's a loner, Lone Fagor, aptly named. And, well, maybe he is putting the Minotaur on the line. Without the guard, we can't really do much about this. Or can we? We'll have to have a look at that. Depends, and if he puts all 11 players on the line, I can't do anything about it. Because I can't put all my 11 on the line. And we are missing our guard player this game. Which could have been good. Well then, we're not going to get many hits. We're going to have to take about half of the hits. So... how do we do this? So we want to hit you first. Then a Chaos Warrior. We need one of the Chaos Warriors back here. So let's use this Chaos Warrior to hit. Are we missing a Chaos Warrior? No, there he is. He hits the second one. Then we need a Beastman. I guess that'll be you. And then we need our Dauntless guy. And then we need someone to cancel him. I guess that's the loner. And then we stop. I don't think I want to risk more players. So we'll move these guys out. Could use the Frenzy to blitz. But we don't have anyone else that could be a ball carrier here. So we'll do this. And hopefully that'll work. Can't really go very far on a blitz on that side. So let's hope for that. Oh, right. I should have put one more Beastman over here to assist on the first hit. We can move someone in. That's okay. High kick. Nice. That means we get to catch it. I'm going to try to catch it on this random Beastman. Then we have sure hands to pick it up if he fails the catch, but he doesn't. Which is good, because that means I can now move all the way back here without having to move back and then up again. And you come over here. This will of course take away my blitz. But I think we're happy with all these hits that we can make them. Let's start with the Mighty Blow. Okay, we need pushes or better on all these to be able to continue 2-dicing. By just punching them and staying behind to assist on the next one. Could have followed that one. Since it was enough then. Well, we don't want to take a hit from him, so I'm going to reroll that. At least we got the claw guy down. And now we're at risk of failure on every hit. But there's also a chance of armor break on every hit. Getting rid of one of his warrior for the drive is pretty good. We're still out strength thanks to the Minotaur. Claw hit is all the way down here. Unfortunately not good enough. And then we see if this works. Oh, we failed Dauntless. What a letdown. At least he pushed him off with a single die. And we can one-dice this with the loner. It's not terrible if it fails. Well, it's pretty terrible if it fails. I don't think I want to take that, but he can just punch him down anyway. Let's do this. It's a 2-die. And I guess I can go here now. He can't really pressure us without making GFIs. And then I don't take the loner 1 dice. decent result for the first turn. Shame we had to give up the reroll. He gets a 2-die on the loner, but we traded 1 2-die on the loner for a ton of hits here. You can probably get a 2-die on this Chaos Warrior as well. So even if your opponent doesn't have any guard, you're still not safe if you put everybody on the line. What he could have done is use his Minotaur on the edge to make it harder for us to break through on that side. But then we would have just gone from the other side. You can get away with that with Undead if you put your mummies on the sides and then put your 3 strength guys in the middle and your opponent don't have any 4 strength. As long as you keep the mummies protected so the line doesn't crumble. Okay, he goes straight for Dauntless guy. Stands himself next to Claw guy. Which is a bit of a rough hit. Could of course blitz with Dauntless guy to get back up here. Just gonna tag Claw guy so he doesn't get an easy hit. Still doesn't look too difficult. Put a guy here, stand him up, we could blitz with Dauntless guy on the Minotaur again. The Minotaur is his most dangerous player, so getting shots on him is not bad. And we could get a 2-die with Claw here as a bonus if the first one is a push or better. So I think we do it. We put the loner on the line again. We settle in a cage over here. I'll bring my Frenzy back so he can get anyone who tries to protect from the side. I'll bring 4 strength in the front. This guy comes back on this side. 4 goes in the middle. Now we need an assist here. And possibly an assist up here as well. So I'm gonna bring both of them in because they're decent spots when they're there. This guy will probably dodge if the rest of it succeeds. So let's start with the Blitz, hope for Dauntless. Why do you have Dauntless? No, you don't reroll Dauntless when the difference is 1. Because if you get a push, you save the reroll. You don't have to spend it. And if you don't get a push, if you get a Skull, then you reroll. And that Skull is the same as failing Dauntless anyway. So if the first one is a Skull, then you would roll a single die anyway, and then you pick that result automatically. Which is the same if you roll a 2-die, get a Skull and something else, because then you will always pick something else. Unless that's a Skull 2, and then of course it doesn't matter. Let's see if we can save ourselves from one of the extra hits there. Don't really need to do anything with him. We can take a little bit better from going around the side. We can't get around this easy. Looks up another assist here if he... Well, he actually needs that, so maybe I should have stayed there. Well, there's the Surf we wanted. So he's probably blitzing him then. Means the Minnow is not blitzing. Means the Minnow only has a 50% chance to move. Or he might be not blitzing him. I mean, surfing a random beastman is pretty good. Can I get this Claw guy off my warrior? Don't think so. Only a push on the loner. It's doing an admirable job. Admirable. This guy can stand up before you take any hits. Oh, he is blitzing with the Minnow then. Right. GFI though. Made a GFI, got the knockdown. Tags our ball carrier. Stuns our warrior. Fair enough. We have a handoff to him, but that's not very easy at this moment. That could have been done earlier, but it didn't matter in the end. The one die on the warrior is a knockdown. GFI to blitz with the Dauntless on the Minotaur, meaning we don't get this surf, which would be a shame. The alternative is a handoff here or a dodge away from the Minotaur, which is also pretty bad. I think we'll go for the dodge to here. Can we make that safe? We have 2 free guys here. Can't really free anyone here. So this is decently safe if this isn't complete failure. Do we dodge before we do the blitz? Or not? Could one die him for some space as well. Okay, let's go for the safer moves first, I guess. Meaning a double 1 in 9 to surf. Just to teach him that you can't do that. Well, the teachers were kind today. He got away with not doing his homework. We have a 2 die here, which I'll take. Can't really afford to do follow-up here. Can he blitz me? He gets the assist. He can chain me off. I think we stay. Keep that guy on the sideline. Okay, now we need to do this dodge. Good boy. And I think I'm in a decent spot. These 2 aren't, but I'll take this 1 die. Didn't work. Not worth re-rolling. If I'd knocked him down and followed, I could have gotten a bit of a split in his screen here that kind of made it a little bit scary for him. Don't think really he can get around this. He can get a 2 die here and possibly surf our Frenzy. That's why he needs stand firm. But if I guess correctly here, he's gonna blitz with a mini onto his Chaos Warrior. Oh, he gets that knockdown though, so maybe it is the surf. No, he couldn't follow there. Well, he could have followed to make it possible to get in for a surf. But now it's a dodge to get into the surf, so he's not gonna do that. Instead, he's knocking down Beastman. Attrition is a good way to win the game. He's behind right now. 2 players. 1 surf, 1 knockout. Uses superior strength to mark less superior players. There's the blitz with the Minotaur. And the POW. And the break. And knockout this time. So we couldn't get lucky forever against that Minotaur. I'll just let him be knocked out and hope that we get him back on a 50%. So is he taking the 1 die over here? He's taking a 2 die here first, which is much better. And I guess he's tagging this warrior. As you can see, we have lost most of our team at this point. Can make 2 GFIs to assist on this hit. If he feels it's more valuable to keep us from Surfing. Ooh, both down. Could be good. Ah, the stun on us is not very good though. Well, there's nowhere safe to move to. The only thing we can do is try to get through over here. But he has a warrior in the right spot, which is annoying. We can't get a 2-die on him. Unless I do this dodge, blitz him from here, and then move through this way. These two are probably not doing anything else, so I'm standing those two up. These guys might all have to dodge. Probably not this guy though, he's gonna stand. Dodging here, what does this guy do? Probably comes around the back to block off the Minotaur. So I guess I'm doing this. Mighty blow, wrestle. That's a bonus. I'll make his dodge difficult. If I can dodge this guy to here, it'd be pretty good. If I can't, this guy just blitzes me, so I have to try it. But actually, you don't really need to block the Minnow off. Maybe. I think I'll tag this Chaos Warrior. This is probably worth a reroll. Because if it works, we're in a decent spot. If it doesn't work, okay. 2-die on him would free him up. 2-die, oh well, that's not the 2-die. Can't use Juggernaut for this. Does it really help if I knock this guy down? Not really. He has to knock this guy down, which is easy. I guess it's easier for him to roll a 2-die than for me to fail a 1-die, so I might as well try it. Oh, and unfortunately Juggernaut doesn't work. So it was a 1 in 3 to free him, but he would have had a 1 in 3 to free him anyway. And he could reroll his 1 in 3. Oh, the Minotaur goes up to the edge. That's nice of him. Where's our Frenzy guy? Well, he's not out. Could still, in theory, blitz and surf the Minotaur, push him to there and knock him down from there. If he fails this, then maybe we can try that, because this guy will be unreachable anyway. Or we could just try and surf that guy. Feels like the Minotaur is a little bit more valuable, but there's really no one who can come around the back here, so we might not have much of a choice, sadly. Okay, just gonna go for the screen here. Blitzes our Beastman, knocks him down. Would be nice if he wasn't stunned. Good. Means he could help next turn. So now he needs to get in front of us with him, and maybe with him too if the dodge works. Easier dodge now. Doesn't dodge. Takes a 2-die. Push. This guy only has 4 movements, so he's probably not getting away. 2-die down here, and then another 2-die after that. I'm giving up a lot of hits, but we kind of had to in order to get past there. It looked pretty risky for a second. No reason not to take this, unless you want more people over here, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Because I can just blitz with a ball carrier and hope for a knockdown. Even better, blitz with this guy. To get a push, I can still run away and he'd have to dodge to get me. Which wouldn't be impossible. Instead, he dodges that guy. Okay, that could solve everything, I guess. He puts him there. That would have stopped it. This pretty much stops it as well. Can't chain push without slotting either this place or this place. To do that, I'd have to knock him down. That'd be nice. Knocking him down could do it. I don't have the assist, unless I'm making a lot of dodges, and then I might as well just dodge this guy after I hit him. Yeah, I think that's the best play. Red, of course. No real point in standing those guys up. Very good. I think we're better off following. Lucky. So he could dodge and blitz us. More likely he blitzes through this guy and tags us. Then we use our reroll to get out of there. For one die, for a push, it's actually pretty bad. Can't follow really. One die with wrestle is pretty good. Can't afford to reroll though. So what does he have? Blitz him off, we get two dice on it, two people on us. That's the play. If this is just a push though, he's pretty much blocked himself. Ooh, and I push him there. Now he can't even get past this one. He's gonna have to dodge to get onto us now. Well, if he knocks him down, he gets past this way, I suppose. So it's going to be a blitz to free ourselves, and 1 in 9 to not score, which we can reroll. Seems pretty good. Or you can put him here and surf this Chaos Warrior. We can still do that if he gets a... Oh, he can get an assist, knock this guy down. Run this guy up to here. Now that's pretty far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a GFI. So maybe he won't. We'll see. Maybe he just punches both of them. Yep, not going for the surf. Push there would have made it impossible anyway. Yes, for him. And Minotaur. Minotaur might just remove us anyway. It is a Minotaur. Pow. Armor break. Just a stun. So it didn't work this time. Minotaur is still doing lots of work though. I think that's his 3rd or 4th armor break. Well, I can't really stall this, so only thing left is to hit, because everybody's tagged except these two. And I need my blitz over here. So unless this is a 1 in 9. Well, if this is an honor break, I can count the squares. Ooh, nice. He's gone. This next game, random beastman. Nobody cares. This guy could catch me if I decide to try and go over here. So I don't think I do that. I think I just run it in and count myself lucky that I managed to get away with that. Coin flip leveled up on the removal, and yes, 3 more SPP touchdown. 5 SPP turn there, not bad. 1 guy out. He didn't get back. We got both ours back. Life's looking good. 11 versus 9 on defense. Defensive setup 2 is probably better in this case because we don't want warriors on the line. Okay, we have a loner. He should definitely be on the line. Do I want them grouped up or do I want to split them up? I mean, this guy's not going to mark players anyway, he's just going to hit players. So we... Probably this guy's more valuable than him. Trying to order them in order of importance here. I think these 5 are players whose skill combinations I want to at least have stick around more than the other 6. These guys, of course, not having any skills that are, except for loner, which we don't care about at all. So I guess I am playing around the premise of the series, but you have to put someone in the front, and you should make a conscious gain a turn. That's not good. He gets more turns in order to score, and the kick is out of bounds too. That's a bad kickoff for us. So now we need to defend 3 turns instead of 2, which is much worse. Give it to a Chaos Warrior though, that's gonna limit his movement a little bit. But he has 4 turns to score now. First is a stun. It's okay. Second is just a push. Even better. The Minotaur gets a 3-die into 2-die on the loner. I guess we say goodbye to the loner, but the Minotaur says no. That's nice. Want to see that more often. So where does he blitz? He doesn't really have anyone good to blitz with. He put his block guys in the back actually. They're coming forward now. Ball over here. No, oh, I thought that was the ball carrier. I was like, what is he doing? So it's gonna be a blitz here. Unnecessary assists. Maybe not. So blitzing there and then screening. Must be the play. We must blitz him because we can just knock him out of the way and the ball carrier is wide open. Tag him for the unknown reasons, and here's the blitz. 1 in 9 to waste the reroll. Just a push. Must push him off the cage corner. Doesn't. So now this guy isn't really left standing. You can't stand there because I can easily go around. But now I can put an assist here, push him off, and then go in this way after tagging him. So I think that was a bit aggressive to move the ball carrier up there. I would probably have kept him back here, but I have 4 turns to score. Let's see if we can capitalize on it though. We can't surf anyone, sadly. We can Juggernaut blitz, but blitzing with wrestle seems like the smart move. So we need to push this guy off. Let's do the things we need to do first. We need to cancel this assist, so we might as well do that first. We need to make sure that if this fails, we have some sort of a backup plan. So let's bring a claw. Actually, let's have a frenzy guy be our safety. Now, what else do? We want to assist this. I think I'll bring this guy up here, have that block later. This fellow, he's not going to be able to pick up this turn, but I'll keep him here. Just so we can do this. And then we have the blitz from there onto the ball carrier. It's only a 1 die, but we have rest. This guy could pick up the ball, so let's not move him. But this guy can't pick up the ball, so let's have him in a decent spot over here where he can be helpful next time. Okay, now let's get a push here. That's a type of a push, I guess. And then let's do this. Would I use my reroll on a skull? Probably. Would I use my reroll on a push? Well, we don't know because I didn't roll it. Should I? I think I want to keep it on the edge. It's more difficult for him to get most of his team there. Okay, never mind. The ball didn't go to the edge. Unfortunately, if I'd pushed him here, I could maybe have gotten through. Now I can't get through. Could get up here and tag some players. He's gonna get blitzed if I don't step out of there. He's probably getting blitzed even if I do this. So I think I stay. Let's have this 2 die. I'll stay. Break armor, nice. And ball carrier, multi-block guy, where do you go? Here, so he can't get this guy free as easily. Seems like a decent idea. Loner. Dodge or loner stay and get hit. I think loner stays and get hit. Stand up. 2 counter assists here, so he would need 3 assists if he wants to do this without a blitz. That seems a bit unlikely. Instead he takes a 3 die with a minnow, which is kind of what I expected him to do there. Now the Minotaur is stuck on one of our players, so we could get a punch on it. If this hadn't been a stun, it would have been better, but it's unlikely. He's probably blitzing from here, pushing him off, picking it up on the other guy, maybe backing off, but then he only has 2 turns to score. That would have been nice if that hadn't been a knockdown. No armor break, good. Sometimes you get what you wish for. See, he's not getting anywhere forward this turn because he needs to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. This guy picks up, he's not getting anywhere. And our frenzy guy can maybe get into a position where he can serve someone. Pick it up on a warrior, then you're definitely not scoring. Actually, he has 2 more turns after this, right? But if he has a warrior with the ball here, he needs 2 GFIs to even reach the end zone. Claw warrior picks it up and steps forward. So what does this guy do? I have a red die on the ball. Could be make it a 1 die. Can't get a 2 die? No. Have to take a 1 die on him to make this a 2 die. Seems a little bit backwards. I think you stand up, then we have a 2 here, could come around. Push him out to be able to blitz with him, but then I'll be in my way. Push him away. Push him well, this guy could get served, but I'm not sure I can get the ball from here. If I were to knock this to here, and then bring in an assist, push again to here, get him out of the way, surf him. I'm not hitting the ball, am I? Let's see. It's a knockdown, so then there's no point in pushing in here. This is unfortunately just the one die. Right, that gets me to 2 die actually. Not with block though, but with claw, that's decent. Good frenzy for a follow-up 1 die. I think that gets us in more trouble than it's worth. Let's just claw Juggernaut. Nah, let's spend our reroll on that. We want the ball to go loose. Like a long-necked goose. Follow. No break. I have a 2 die on this. And hey, we dealt some damage. Let's keep Frenzy Man and this guy back. Because if he wants to score, he needs to get someone down here. I don't even think he has anyone who can reasonably reach down there. So let's have this hit. And, well, stand over there, I suppose. Fair enough. He needs to watch out so he doesn't get surfed here on turn 8 as well. And we should have moved Frenzy Guy a little bit closer so he could have some more paths through. He's gonna claw hit our claw. Gets him down. Can't use Juggernaut when he's hitting. So now what do? We can get this guy surfed. He gets another hit with his Minotaur, another armor break with his Minotaur. Just stuns with his Minotaur. That's lucky for us. He hasn't really removed anybody. No one in scoring range, so we don't need to worry. Picks it up on the warrior maybe, unless he drops it of course. No. Fumbles to pass, probably rerolls it. He's in our disturbing presence, ha! Well, he would have failed both those passes anyway. But disturbing presence kind of did something. Oh, maybe I should have put someone in scoring range. I should have run this guy upfield and be down here. I didn't even think about that. Well, we can't score, so we don't really need to worry about that. Let's see if we can get someone surfed here. Push there, push there. Would have had players all around here. Then he goes back. The thing is, we don't have a gap for our frenzy to get to these guys. The only one I can see surfable is this guy. Let's just punch and see what happens. Chaos strategy. A01. Unfortunately, that means we can't have an assist on him, unless this is a success. That is not a success, and we don't have a reroll. Well, at least we didn't lose any players. And I don't think we gave up any serfs. Well, we could technically surf this time. Unfortunately, it's us taking the armor breaks here. But as long as it's just stuns, we don't need to worry about it. It's gonna blitz with the Minotaur. Probably this guy, I'm guessing. He has a 2 die there, he has a 2 die there. Take the 2 die, no block first, because he can reroll that. He can't reroll the minnow hit unless he passes loner. Same reasoning behind that block, except this one was better because he had block here. Rerolls a push. Instead of just pushing him onto the Minotaur and saving himself some blitz for this one, or maybe this one, he could run up here and get a 2-die without having to blitz, but takes the blitz, gets a push, second chance. There it is. Almost the Minotaur didn't get an armor break that turn, but instead he gets an armor break. We're still fine with it because he's kind enough not to break our armor. Last two block die of the half. Happenstance, we don't want to lose him. And we didn't. Good. So, we ended up scoring on our drive. Removed one guy, didn't get anyone removed on our side. And we got a bonus guy because he didn't make the second wake-up roll either. Now it's his turn to attack. You think we should set up a frenzy trap for his Minotaur? You think he'd fall for that? Go to this setup, which is the frenzy trap setup. Still want to have unskilled beastmen on the line. And warrior here. I think we do like warrior here and here. But that won't do. This one will help against Minotaur Blitz. If this was a warrior. I don't want to give him a warrior. Pretty good. Maybe not a claw guy back here. Kinda want to have frenzy guy in the middle. Let's do it this way. That seems good. Yeah. So I think he'll set up his minnow out here now. Yeah. He knows his frenzy trap. Going to frenzy hit one of the warriors, I think. Doesn't really protect against the blitz if he sets up like that. Should always expect a blitz. Because the one time you don't set up for it, you're gonna get a blitz. There's the blitz. And it's a pretty long kick though, so we can't really do anything about it. But if that kick had been over on one of these areas, we would have been in trouble. We still want to, bring down pressure here, because he's left only one guy in the backfield. That's like the perfect time to pressure down towards the ball. This guy is a little bit far back, if I'm to be honest. He should have been further forward. I think we claw hit over here, just to give ourselves some space. And then block that space by not moving. That's pretty good. You can still hit these three. Bring Frenzy guy back a bit. Can hide there, maybe he can get something done. And you. Over here. Maybe can get up here next turn. He's gonna have to bring some guys back in order to make this safe. Because the ball's not going out. Or throw a long pass, I suppose. A real receiving threat. Here come the line hits. They are important to him. He wants to catch up this two-man deficit. Sorry, one-man deficit. Appling a loner? I wonder if anyone has ever appled a loner who knew what they were doing and not just. Okay, I suppose it could be helpful. In certain situations. I just can't imagine those situations. Maybe if it's like turn 15, the loner is blocking a square, and the opponent's about to score and he gets knocked out, then you apple the loner to have him back there as a roadblock for next turn. Did he reroll Wild Animal on the loner? Yeah, he did. That's not the way you want to start your second half, but the Minotaur has been an instrumental part in this team's success. Getting armor breaks every turn. Still not getting any removals though. This is a situation where both players are frustrated. One player is frustrated because the Minotaur is never going Wild Animal and always getting armor breaks. Other player is frustrated because the Minotaur is never getting any knockouts or casualties. Even though he gets armor breaks all the time. So good work from Minotaur, frustrating both players. Use your reroll so you don't have a reroll for the pickup. It was super alone back there. Didn't get punished, and the one dice is good. Is he gonna free me up? He has to now, right? Yeah. More movement available. Could blitz here and have this guy come up to here, this guy come up to here. Spend some guys tying up his warriors. Seems kind of risky. We almost have a blitz on the ball. We could dodge to get a blitz on the ball. If I'm screen here, do you think he'd probably move in the minnow and go this way? So if I can knock this guy down on my blitz, and then bring a guy here, sort of a sleeper back here. Not too bad. I think I'm going to start with the blitz just to see where I'm standing. If this is a knockdown, I can push him here safely. We don't need to reroll that, so let's not. I almost clicked it. Let's push him there and just cover this side with him then. That'll allow me to go through here. This guy comes up and tags the ball carrier. If he tags him here, do you think I'll get him to do a GFI blitz with the Minotaur? If I stand here, he might dodge and go around me. And then I tag this guy, who's the only one who's close enough to blitz without GFIs. I think I want to tag him because he's quick. This guy could have been a better tag, now that I look at it. That's probably fair. These guys are free to move. Have this punch. This guy comes in and sort of... I want him to blitz with the Minotaur, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So if I'm over here, I need to be close enough to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We wouldn't do that. Kind of want him to be able to do the not so sensible play. So I guess I'm going to stand here. If this is a success, I think I bring this guy around here. Okay, I don't particularly want to be on the Claw Warrior. But if he spends some players over here, I guess that's pretty good trade. He comes around here. I sort of have this side screened off now. There's nowhere he can really get. And it's unlikely that he'll be down here now. I guess I'll bring myself up here. Alright. Looks decent. Doesn't have a way between these. Doesn't have a way between here. He's pretty much out of options. Sensible thing is to blitz here and then try to run. I don't know where, to be honest. He has no reasonable way to stop this guy from being able to blitz next turn. So he'd need to be like over here in this corner to be safe. And then you need to do something about this guy. Yeah, he's identified that problem at least. Maybe give us a dodge to get out of there. It's making... the warriors are continuing doing their thing. Alright. Well, I knew he was going to blitz with the Minotaur. I just wanted him to blitz the other target. I failed. Is that something we have at Apothecary? I think we do. But it's a miss next game. Well, we can't really Apothecary miss next game. There goes the level up for the Minotaur. Unsurprising. Used every turn. And only wild animal once. So then it's the dodge. Exit. Now how do you make this safe? And blitz him right away. Take a 1-die and reroll it. We dodge this guy twice. Take another 1-die? No. Alright, well, doesn't seem completely safe. I mean, he's next to the Minotaur, that's something. So who gets to blitz him? I think what we do is we tag the Minotaur, because otherwise he will blitz with the Minotaur. Then we try to knock the bomb loose. Should probably have stood up here first, but I might want to dodge that. Double skulls, we reroll into a knockdown. We follow. We are going to get hit by the Minotaur here. Probably. Arms is good. Can pick that up. I think we do that. Maybe blitz. We just stand up there. Everybody's marked here. We can have a 2-die here. This 2-die is pretty important. I'll take that first. Okay, it didn't really work. Let's try to pick it up. It's too bad, but yeah. So what he should do is probably Minotaur this, and then have this guy free to blitz. If he can get the ultimate Minotaur to get a push first and then a knockdown, he can have an assist for a blitz on the guy and own the ball again. Instead he's going to do it the other way around. The Minotaur is not free because of this guy, so now the Minotaur has to go this way, which is the wrong way, you could argue. Or he just dodges with the Minotaur. He has 2 agility, so it's only 50%. And I knocked down our Frenzy. That was the blitz. So he wanted an assist on this hit. He felt that was the most important thing to do right now. I disagree, but it is a claw hit on our agility warrior. So now what? Dodge this guy for a 1-die. First he's gonna, of course, kill another beastman. Armor break. Injury. He's gotten momentum now. No long term. We can't really apothecary that either. Could score next turn if he doesn't do anything about this. He's gonna dodge to mark now, or oh, 1-die. Do that first, I suppose. Push us closer. Oh, and here comes the dodge. Everything's good again. It is actually. I can't really get through now. I could free him up. tasks, but he can't get here to assist on this, which we could open a way for this guy to get past to free him. Could do this. It's a chance to free him. If it doesn't though, I put him on a ball, which is bad. Could blitz here, but then I can't score, and then I guess the Minotaur would just get down and crush me, or even one of these three guys. I think we do this one. Okay, that's good. Let's tag this warrior. Don't even want to stand up really. Want to take a 2-die hit on a beastman. We're not getting many more safe dice than 2 dice. 2-die against block. Freeze our beastman up. Not going to stand up here and take a claw hit. I am going to stand up here, no, there's no reason not to. You're not going to do anything, let's just try to pick it up. Success. Let's make a GFI. Success. Get surfed if I stay here. So let's make another GFI. Well, we got lucky there, but he didn't protect his ball very well. That kick definitely helped. He should have put more people in the backfield. But considering how he's set up, that warrior is very sleepy. Unfortunately this time we have 3 guys out as well. So we are 8 versus 9 now, which is not as good. He didn't fall for the frenzy trap, so we don't need to try that again. Let's go back to our regular setup. Loner has already been eliminated. So who's our third lineman? Not the claw. He is important. The frenzy I want to keep. Unskilled warrior or skilled warrior. Now this is where you start to min-max your random team, which is probably not something Nuffle would like. So let's not do that. Let's put the guy without a skill there. I mean, you could say that, well, this guy who doesn't have a skill might get better skills than Sure Hands multi-block, and multi-block I don't want on my team, so I put multi-block on the line. But I'm gonna try to keep skills over non-skills. But I don't want to risk one of these beastmen. I think an unskilled warrior is less valuable than frenzy and claw. Quick snap. And gets to move. Fair enough. He needs to score twice to tie this up. Looks like the Minotaur is going for him. He doesn't like that Dauntless, even though both times the Dauntless has been tried to be used on the Minotaur, it has failed. And we haven't really been in contact with the Minotaur because he hasn't failed to knock us down yet. Claw. Coin flip. He has 5 SPP this game. Sorry, I mean he has no more SPP because he is now in his next game. I can't. At this point it's too late. He's not getting back on the field, even if we manage to appo him back onto the bench. Will they all miss next game? Except the Loner. I think there was a badly hurt in there that I didn't appo. Could have done that. But it wasn't an unskilled beastman that put on. Oh, it was lesser fair. Well, the Minnow already had 2 dice. an extra step there. Does that mean he doesn't reach? Ooh, loner. Turnover. But he got luck. He got lucky. But it's only badly hurt. I could have wanted to carry this, but yeah, again, there's not going to be another drive. Minnow's fine though. That's three removals for the Minnow. He has 21 SPP, and he still hasn't been very lucky on his armor breaks. How many armor breaks has this Minotaur rolled? I think it's up towards 10 soon. 10 armor breaks in one game on one player. Can't reasonably threaten this ball. Just outnumbered. But you know, let's do what we can with a few guys up there. He has no more rerolls. We could fail a pickup perhaps. And this way seems bad. It's just gonna occupy him with taking some blocks. I know he'll take him. And then have 3 players over here ready to pounce if he fails to pick up or doesn't screen them off, which I'm pretty sure he won't. And that doesn't really help, so I'm just gonna stay there. Well, he's gonna use the safe 2 free players to screen off. Sensible. This guy could be all the way up here. Or at least here, so he can protect. Or over here, so he can protect once you pick the ball up and go down here. But no, the claw hit comes first. Took away the assist from his hit over here. I guess he has a 2-die there to free him up. But first we need to blitz with the Minotaur. This Chaos Warrior is a super high threat right now. So let's get an armor break on him. That has been the best Claw Mighty Blow player I've seen in any team, I think. In this next game. Well, it's getting silly at this point. Should I apothecary this? I can't. I mean, it's not gonna help. We're gonna miss our multi-block shorehands guy next time. By the way, tune in next time to see how you play with only loners on a Chaos team. That will be very interesting. 2-die here. Should move these guys first, 100%. Takes the 2-die, gets the POW. Let's see an M&G. I want to play without Chaos Warrior. No. Wrong deck. 0 Minotaur though. He started on 15 out of 16 and didn't get a removal all first half. I even talked about how few removals that guy got. Okay, well you got the ball, still needs the removal guy here. Oh, I see. That was his plan. Close. That's what the Chaos call a decent pass. So we blitz him, pick it up on strength guy, get hit on strength guy, pass, pass, he runs upfield, get blitzed. Seems pretty bad, whatever I do. Stand here, let's just make it our goal not to have him score. Oh, what I could do, no, I need to blitz him. So we blitz here. I wouldn't push him up the ball, I need to go this square. Even though it loses me some forward momentum. Let's use our good old strategy here. Bashing him down. And do I have any movement left? I should have 1 more step. 2 more steps. I'm just gonna go upfield. Reason being, we're gonna pretend we still have K Sera Sera and do a Hail Mary pass type play here. $67. We have a reroll. We could go for a 50-50. Although we don't want it to bounce out off. Made it. There we go. Our beastmen are closer. His beastmen are very far away. We could get it with a GFI. But then what does he do? We can still blitz him from there. Does he have anyone else who can tag him? Well, yes. With a couple of GFIs, but he has no rerolls, so any of these GFIs could be a turnover. This pickup could be a turnover. Oh, he didn't pick it up. Yes, we just blitz him. These guys should come up here and blitz this guy. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Oh, never mind, you're gonna blitz this guy with a Minotaur. Of course. Well, he's using his Minotaur for everything, and that Minotaur needs Pylon. Although if it had Pylon this game, it would have been less effective. Of course, some of those stuns would have been hits, but then he would have been on the ground and he wouldn't have been able to hit so many people. Alright, there goes Dice. No armor break. That's the second non-armor break he got, I think. Out of... how many times has he not hit with the Minotaur? I believe there was one time on the line where he wild animaled. And then I think he rerolled wild animal once as well. Oh, he got the tag, that's too bad. Could still dodge him out, but he's probably gonna put another guy here. Foul? No, you don't foul. Why would he foul? Oh, well, never mind. He's got a foul here. I guess pitch chaos has its own merit. Did I hurt that evil chaos guy who took all his superior skills into the game and rolled dice against you? So, apart from the guy who's already up there, he doesn't really have anyone who can threaten us down there. So we don't 100% have to score this turn. Although if we don't, it might get tricky to score next turn. If I put a guy here, he's probably going to use his blitz on that. So let's do that. So that will be his blitz next turn. This guy could come up here. Maybe he can be relevant next turn. I don't really have a plan for him. I'm just going to put him there because then he could do something. And if we blitz on the frenzy, the bonus is that we get 2 chances to knock this guy down. If we blitz with the claw, we could pick up on the frenzy. The negative is that we'd have to dodge. I would reroll the dodge. But if the dodge fails, then we're in trouble. Okay, well, we got it on the second try. Let's see what happens. Well, just a push. Just for fun, let's use this one and use Juggernaut, so we can say we've used Juggernaut. No real reason to follow him. So now we need to make 2 GFIs to score. If we make the pickup, which we don't. Well, that's a decent spot. So let's see. If he's sensible, he blitzes up here, but that wouldn't be the Minotaur. Can he? Oh, he could do it with the Minotaur. So, what are your odds? Does he do the sensible thing and blitz with this guy to get a chance to stop us from scoring? Does he blitz this guy with the Minotaur, or does he go for the blitz on this guy with the Minotaur, which is kind of the in-between? He's gonna mark us and put this guy in prime frenzy territory. Oh, he did the sensible blitz. Poor Minotaur. Never gets any. This is an interesting one. Oh, he's gonna fall. So Minotaur did help. I think we can score. Gets the stun. It's fair. Surround that guy. Minotaur up here. 2 GFIs. No, you're not gonna move. You're too good for that. This guy up here then? Okay. Okay, so the only play I see here is... Well, this guy's not stunned, so he could theoretically do something. I could stand up on him, but that would just get him clawed. If we don't get it this turn, I don't think we will score at all. I mean, he could roll a double skull on that, or push, allowing us to be useful. Okay, I am gonna stand him up then. But what we do is we blitz here, him, push him off the ball. I would have hoped for a surf him, go back, get the ball, and then score. But we knock him out, which works as well, I guess. Saves some movement on top of it. Then we get the ball, and then we get the women, or the touchdown. So 3-0, scoring the frenzy, man. Well, let's see. It will be interesting to see what amazing skills will synergize well with frenzy. I bet you he'll roll grab or something that you can't get with frenzy. Okay, well, so our 5 players left are going to be set up. Again, I think I want to keep frenzy guy and claw man. So it's going to be agility guy on the line, which is sad. He could do great stuff, but there's not really anyone who synergizes with him. Having one guy who's good at agility and catching stuff doesn't really help if you have no one to help him do it by passing him the ball. We had the dream combo with Hail Mary pass and then agility diving catch, but didn't really get the situation to use it. High kick. There we go. Instead of 5 SPP, now it's a 2 SPP. Do you have a 5? You had a 5. I would have tried to get in on him. Get 1 SPP on him. Doesn't matter, you only want SPP for your Minotaur here. And maybe he will get it. Claw on him. And then you get some assists in for your Minnow. No, Minnow first. Double pile. 5th injury? But he got a knockout. 4 injuries, 1 knockout, and I think 6 stuns at least. Well, we're not doing that. Just to get fouled. That seems ridiculous. Push. No reroll, of course. Can't really blitz anybody unless he's kind enough to put someone into range for us. Could have tried to blitz from there to get a follow-up, but it doesn't really matter. Foul on this guy will be 1, 2, 3, 4 assists. Seems like. Oh, he's gonna do the pass first. Oh, that didn't work. So, good game. We claw blitz his warrior, and we call it day. Should we punch that Minnow? Run uphill? Let's claw hit first. See what Nuffle says. Nuffle says, well, I like the idea, says Nuffle. It's a good way to get yourself hurt. Okay, I'll hit him, but I won't re-roll it if it's not a skull. I lied. There you go. Sacrifice a warrior to that awesome Minotaur. Just a stun. That's not something you would normally do though. But I thought it would be funny if we got a power on the Minotaur and killed it. That's our last move. After all it did to us. Didn't do enough though, we managed to win. Not many players left on the field for the celebration, but such is life. And I'm kind of scared to look at our team. 6 there, so we can buy some new players if we want. 11 fan factor on this joke team. Lonfagor, well, you were good at what you did, but you didn't do well enough to buy, so I'll turn you down. Random 3 gets the MVP. For something more to claw soon. He had 21 armor breaks versus 8. I think more than half of those were on with the Minotaur. 4 of the injuries, 1 of the knockouts were with the Minotaur, so more than half of the actual casualties. 8 SPP for Brickmar the Minnow. Alright, I was gonna show you this, but I'm sure you already know that. My Chaos are 32-0-1 this season. Nobody can beat me. I'm getting lucky and I'm getting people angry with my team. 11-0-80. Really? I thought we would be under 1000 for this. It's only 3 MGs. I thought I'd lost more than 1 Chaos Warrior. Didn't Luck get injured? Did we apple that? Well, I must be misremembering. Coin flip I remember. Happenstance I remember. Chance I kind of remember that too. But yeah, decent match. 11 fan factor. Without the fan factor we would almost be down at 1000 TV. So unless we buy another Beastman, we will be using 3 loners next game. So our real team value is actually 1400. That's scary. 1300 if you count correctly. And 1360 if you count to a precise amount. And it won't be 1360 either, because we're gonna have 1 more skill. So 1380 most likely, but perhaps 1400. So maybe I wasn't wrong after all. Anyway, that'll be next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time.